Hello, my name is Juan Jose Rodriguez Giraldo. I'm Master in Interdisciplinary Studies on Development and Bachelor in Animal Science. In these 5 minutes, I will answer the question, how will I approach the study of exploring sustainable ecosystem innovations, a framework for sustainable bioeconomic business models in Ireland. But first, let me tell you a little bit about my story. I'm from Colombia, one of the most biodiverse countries in the world, and there, the bioeconomics is a very important topic as well. And since I was studying my bachelor, I knew my goal is work for the sustainability of the agri-food systems. So I want to start to work with the stakeholders like industry, farmers and group of farmers, researching about the systems productions, working with the indigenous communities and with the universities as well. And actually here in Ireland, I have the experience to work like a volunteer in a dairy farm near to Galway. Sustainable bioeconomic have a policy statement since 2012, and sectors like agriculture is very important with more than 66% of the land, and the forestry with more than 10%, and the industries with the biopharmaceutical sector has grown rapidly. Several sectors are in production, utilization, and conservation for sustainable ecosystems. We got to create additional value while are adapting to climate change, working for the food and water security, and stopping the soil and ecosystem degradation in the rural development and reducing the dependence of fossil fuels using different business models. But how collaborative networks can innovate in the value creation, value capture, and value delivery? A categorical framework, because we will need the interdisciplinary and transdisciplinary collaboration between the stakeholders. I choose the bioecology versions because prioritize the environmental sustainability and the circular economy. And actually, the approach is inclusive with the global south. So we are going to take the pillars of the government of Ireland for innovate in the information, products, process, and services. The method I want to use is the Archetypes of Business Models for Circular Bioeconomy by Salvador et 2023. He proposed 7 archetypes and take some of them from Boken et al. And I was working with those archetypes before in my master degree. So I think it's a good tool. But we should improve the integration of social aspects and cultural aspects in there. Also, we have another tool like a key aspect for business models for take care of the important things. So that will be very helpful in the process. Those methods and the literature show us the innovation could be in different ways, and the principles are the bioeconomy clusters like innovation knowledge nodes or service centers on digital platforms, or the biobased transformation with fossil fuel substitution on new biomass uses or high value products, and the local and global governments in the different levels, looking for transparency, stability, and inclusiveness, or the growth of sustainable bioeconomy from the academia or policy recommendations with practical tools or frameworks. So these innovations we can find with the stakeholders, with the people, using the stakeholders and policy dialogues, or co-creation and design thinking workshops. And I like use this tool, the value mapping for sustainable business thinking, because give us all the information we are looking for the question, the value question. With those tools and that methods, like workshops and co-creation workshops, and using the value mapping here, we're gonna have the information to answer the question and conclude with the products and suggestion of the research. I think it's the best way to approach to the stakeholders and the people and the real problems and get a real solutions, real proposals as well. Finally, this is the reference of this presentation. I'm very glad to be in this stage of the process. Thank you very much for your time, and I will be glad to hear you again in the next days. Have a good day.